Head nods, also called audience approval. Once you start speaking, if you believe you still are not sure about what you're speaking, or you're still jittery, still anxious, then one way to get over it is to get the audience to approve what you are speaking about. And that is definitely the best way ever to calm your anxiety and to continue to do a great job. So a sure sign of audience approval will give you the confidence to continue to plow through your speeches. Now, how do you get audience approval? You can do it one of two ways. One, you're already speaking very well. You're speaking confidently, doing your thing, being in the zone, belting stuff out. Then the audience will approve your speech. They will smile, they will nod, they will engage, they will answer questions. So that is what I call the voluntary head nods. People are voluntarily involving, engaging with you, with your speech. But then there might be situations when you might want to stimulate, you might want to ask for a head nod. You might want to ask for approval of what you're speaking. Then in which case you have to start prompting people. You can say things like, hey, is that clear? Am I making myself clear? Or you can ask for a body poll. You can say, how many of you have been in a similar situation before? Can I see a show of hands? You can ask any number of body poll questions to continue to validate whether what you're speaking is reaching your audience. So through the voluntary head nods and stimulating head nods, you can continue to get audience approval, which will give you the confidence that you are doing a great job as part of your speech. Now, as you're looking from face to face, going from person to person to person, there might be situations, there might be somebody who either doesn't get what you're speaking or has that frown on the face that says they probably do not approve of what you're saying, or they may not understand what you're saying at that point in time. So it's necessary that you slow down at that point in time and start offering clarifications. Rephrase what you're saying. Give examples. Relate to them, connect with them, and customize your statements so that you can turn that frown into an approval. You can say things like, so let me explain it a little differently. Or what I mean is, one other way to say it, or things like you can say, let me give you a few examples to demonstrate my point. So by clarifying and rephrasing, and by giving examples, you can help that person understand what you're saying and turn the frown into an approval and head nod. Now, the more approvals you can get, the better the engagement. So your whole point is to get your message across to the audience, and one sure way to know that is how much they are engaging with your speech, and that you do that through head nods, whether it is voluntary or stimulate.